Bienvenido, raza, a Puro Potente, where everything we talk about is potente. The past, the present, and the future. Today we have special guests, Los Hermanos Peña. These guys go back a long way. They got an interesting story. We're waiting for them to come on. They're running a bit late, but Q and I are here. We're going to be holding down the show until our guests check in. Q, how have you been, my friend?
Oh, it's man, just working, man. Been good. Everything's going good. No complaints on this end. I know I've been a little absent here recently, but like I said, I've just been busy taking care of business, man. Pero todo bien, gracias a Dios. How's it going over there, man?
Well, I'm loving this. I don't want you to call it cold weather, but fresh weather. I get to sleep in because, well, I don't have to get up very early. And, well, in 3.5 or 4 hours, I'll do more than most people do in 8 hours. So, if as long as I go to work by 11:30, I'm good. So, that's great. Other than that, been working, prepping. I know last week we had a debacle with. With our stream, but I've been working diligently and I've been figuring out some things. And we're gonna try this again, running it back this week. And Q, I promise you, we're gonna have Q Cam, Mr. Potente Cam, J Rod Cam, uh, DS Cam, all on the side, and we're gonna have the main dance. So, I mean, sirvió para algo
No, sí, claro.
lo que no hizo la semana pasada.
Como dicen, como dicen, ingenuity is bred out of necessity, man. That you got when there's a need that you gotta fill, man. Pues te animas para to work through
To
things,
get
to
it
learn some
right.
new things,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
saludos, mi amigo Javier
Javier, ¿cómo
Hernández.
estás, brother?
Eso,
Saludos,
muchísimas
bro.
gracias por sintonizar. Eso. Saludos, Mr. Potente, Mr. Q. Saludos,
¿Qué onda, brother?
ex.
¿Cómo estás?
Chingao. Queremos demasiado ir para Monterrey para compartir el escenario con el otro integrante, Javier Hernández, es el que toca el bajo con nosotros en Monterrey, pero lamentablemente no se pudo hacer este año. Estamos tratando de sentar una fecha, unas cuantas fechas el año que viene. Esperamos que nos toque una poca de suerte. Promotores, si buscan, contáctame, envíame un mensaje a ver si se hace algo, un show, algo por ahí, ¿no? Dice aquí, saludos, Alan,
Alan,
el
¿cómo estás,
mero
bro?
las días,
El
DJ las días,
día.
saludos,
¿Qué
Alan, mi
hacía,
amigo.
loco?
Vicky says they're having trouble logging in. I have Gilbert here on backstage, so let me see. I don't see all black, but we'll probably be able to hear him. But we'll bring him on in a minute, and we'll fix this out on the fly. I see Gilbert right there. He's backstage. There you go, Gilbert. If you're listening, turn the camera the other way if you can. That would be great. So 16 by 9 instead of 9 by 16. Dice aquí, what do we got? Faria, saludos, brother. Can't wait to jam with y'all tomorrow. There you go.
Been a
We're gonna
long
be there.
time.
We're gonna bring the house down.
Yeah, yeah.
You better believe it. It's going to be good to be back home. Q, how do you feel after so long, man? I mean, what is Karnes City and Kennedy, Karnes County? What does it mean? I mean, how do you feel knowing that after so long we're gonna go back, see people that we haven't seen in hell nearly a quarter century?
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I think the last time, if I remember correctly, the last time we played there might have been at Lynn's Hall, maybe in the early 2000s. If I remember correctly, we played at Lynn's Hall. That
Yes.
was the last time that we played in Karnes County, Karnes City, Kennedy area.
Ali Weecher
It's
was
just
playing
so
the bass
yeah,
with us,
man.
right?
Yeah, we was playing the bass. That's
That's
exactly
right.
right, man. That's exactly right.
It's been a long
Uh,
time, brother.
it's been a while, man. It got to be early 2000s, man. Like maybe 2004, somewhere around there, 2005, something like that. But it's been what 20 years already since we've been over there. So looking forward to that, man. To seeing some familiar faces, although aged faces, much like my own, pero familiar faces nonetheless, man.
Well, it's
Uh,
gonna be good to see Monica and Erica there, our sisters. They're gonna be there. Like I said, Erica says 2005. That's what Erica says right there.
I
2005.
finally get,
She
yes,
probably
there you
has
go.
it more in the area than what we do.
No,
But
esa se sabe todo, bro. She
I know JJ
remembers
said, man,
everything.
hey guys, y'all ready? I said, yeah, I am, man. It's gonna be good to see you and your dad. I mean, remember the last time we were at Hanky Panky?
I
Remember
do
with the man?
remember.
Remember we were
Yeah,
down there. I
yeah,
don't know
we
what he
went over
was.
that. I
Yeah,
remember
no,
that. Yeah,
yeah, dude, it's
yeah,
been a long time. The man's been gone 5 years, and it was prior to that.
yeah, oh
Think
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. So it's gonna be good to catch up with all of them. And let's see what we got here. Luis Castillo, saludos de Monterrey. Salud, Luis, de
Saludos,
parte de
Luis.
sus amigos de Potente.
¿Cómo estás, brother? ¿Todo bien? Ojalá.
Rosemary Davila
Rosemary
Garcia.
Davila,
Good
good evening,
evening, guys.
guys.
You want to take this one, Q?
All I have to say is thank you so much for showing us some love and making the journey down from the Dallas Fort Worth area. I think Ennis is where she's from, or somewhere up in that area. And we
Yes.
played Ennis a long time ago, man. Remember that? That was
I don't
maybe
even want to remember
'97. It was
that.
like '97, man. We played in Ennis, Texas, man. I remember that. That was we had Mondo on the drums, Mondo and Richard and me and you went up to Ennis, Texas, and played. I want to say that's the place that has the light. It has the dance floor or the
No, that's
stage.
Grand Prairie.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
different one.
know that one.
But
Hey,
but we
ese
did
sí no
but
se
we
me
did play in
olvida.
Ennis. I remember. It was a little place in Ennis, so we played, man. It's a
Yeah.
long time ago, man.
Eso sí, dice Melissa, saludos, Melissa. Tell your brother
Saludos, hello.
what, man, he can miss one gig with David to be here on the show. No, no, we hope he has got a good show. I mean, I love David. I love he helps him. You know what? He sets that group down really, really well. So, uh, Q and I can hold this down, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think we'll be okay, man. Who else we got? Jai,
Saludos,
saludos.
Q,
Hey, ¿qué
Mr.
pasó?
Potente. Okay, he ain't
Hab-
on here, but
Hablando del diablo.
yeah. Speaking of the devil, there he is. What's up, Richard? How you doing, my friend? Man, I see you've been busy, man. That's good.
Hey, what's
Makes
up,
me
Rich?
happy to hear that you've been busy, brother. Dice aquí Luis, when coming to Monterrey, no sé, la verdad es que hemos estado intentando sentar fechas desde el 4 de julio, nos fue muy bien. Lamentablemente, muchos de los bailes tejanos se han cancelado. Y bueno, vamos a ver si podemos sentar uno aquí dentro de marzo y abril. Esperamos que sí. Let's go here. Before we take one more before we have some people back here.
Oh,
All
desde
right, we
San
got
José,
saludos.
Cali.
Everyone, there's a San Jose, Cali, Freestyle Cartel in the building. Freestyle George, I've been practicing. So man, I'm gonna knock it out of the park, baby. I got a few Christmas songs that I'm getting ready for his show. December 18th. Yeah, I'm ready, man. I can't wait to. I hope a lot of people tune in and they're feeling festive that day. So hell yeah. Potente podcast. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, George, man. George is a cool cat, man. I can't wait
Hell
to
yeah.
chop it up with him again. And when on the 18th, I believe it is, and he's gonna give me the opportunity to sing some Christmas songs. It's gonna be awesome. Let's see who we got here. All right, I think we got Luis. It says Luis Peña, so let's bring him in.
Vamos a ver, vamos a ver.
Luis, you there, Luis? Bueno, ¿me oyes, Luis? Hello? I can't hear you, Luis. No te oigo. No te
It's
oigo.
work.
I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Technical
We
difficulties.
got technical difficulties. No se oye nada. We can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear us. Hello, Luis? ¿Me oyes? Shake your head if you hear me. Do you hear me?
Yes,
No te oigo.
this reminds me of ¿te acuerdas de la Can you hear me now? The Sprint
Can you hear me
commercial.
now? Can you hear me? No se oye nada, Luis. No se oye.
He's working through it. He's working through it maybe.
No se oye. No se oye nada.
Mándale un mensaje a ver. Oh, mira, aquí está. There's
There's
somebody
somebody
else with
there.
him. Yes, somebody else is
We
with
can't
him.
hear you, my friend. We can't hear you. Oh, here we
¿Qué
go, Carmen.
dice? ¿Qué dice?
Luis Canta Victoria Internet. Nah, nah, they ain't internet, bro. That's an audio setting. Lori, we can't hear them. Lori, if you're tuned in, we can't hear them. There's got to be
Uh, got it.
an audio issue. We're trying to work through it, ladies and gentlemen.
They
So
said
just bear with us. I
they
mean, if
can
we can
hear
get these
us.
guys audio working, I'll tell you, Luis is going to have a great story for us. I know we're going to ask all the right questions, right, Q?
Yeah, como
We're going to
dicen,
ask
all
all
the
the right
tough questions,
questions.
man.
But we got to get him some audio here. Can't
Yeah,
hear him.
yeah, ahorita,
Lori, we can't hear him, it says.
ahorita. Yeah, he says, Lori says he can hear y'all.
I know that.
So vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Ahorita, ahorita, come on, I'm sure the audio will start working here in just a bit, man.
There's no device. It doesn't show because I can see it right here. Camera,
Mhm.
front, facing back, microphone. There's nothing. He don't have nothing
An audio device,
showing. Yeah, he don't
an,
have an audio
an
device.
internal microphone. Select
Yeah,
something.
it's got to be a setting.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we want to thank Rosemary Davila for making the trip all the way down. It was very special. It's one of the most special things in Q in all the years that we've done this. It's one of the most special things when a fan travels that distance to uh, to support you. It means the world. And Johnny even said, "Man, you know what? We're gonna go up there, man. Y'all gonna be our special guest." So there you go. We're gonna make Rosemary, her husband. We're gonna make them special guests. I'm gonna try to get something in a player so we can see them over there. He's trying to fix it. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, and like I said, it's something that I don't ever recall. What do you a fan traveling that far to go watch us, Q?
Well,
I'm sure it's happened, but
and so I think back and I was just thinking about it because I go to a lot of concerts. You know that I go to concerts
yes,
all the time, and the concerts that I go to are there's so many people there that you don't really get that the opportunity to go backstage or to see the
yes,
people after the show and get so I mean it's packed there. There's a lot of people and it's a different of course it's a different crowd. It's kind of emo punk rock music. So I mean it's a pretty wild crowd, but to have the opportunity to to take some pictures and get to know Rosemary and her husband a little bit afterward and listen to them talk about the journey and it's just something it's something special, you know what I mean? And thank you to Rosemary and her husband. We really appreciate them making the journey down there. Definitely looking forward to seeing them when we make it up that way, man.
of course. Hey guys, is it cold enough for y'all? Saludos desde Orange Grove, mom.
Mom.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm all right with this
So,
cold
yes.
weather for
Yo no
sure.
hago, a mí no me gusta el frío, bro.
I do like it, and I'm having a great
Yo
time, man.
prefiero que esté a 100 grados, man. I'd rather
And
be
since I
100
do
degrees.
very few of the hunts these days, I sleep in till 10:30, 11, but then I go to work for 4 hours. Y hijo, que pinche chinga, güey. I gotta catch up. Y'all have no idea how talks music have helped me mentally. It's long, long story. Laugh out loud. Idea how talks music have helped me mentally. Well, that's
I
good.
think she means y'all's music, right? Has
Y'all's
helped me.
music, yeah. I figured
I think
that. That's
so.
what I
Pero but yes, I agree with you, Rosemary, porque music speaks to my heart as well, like the lyrics, and I really connect with the music. And so, Mom is on. Erica says yes, I guess. Pero yeah, music speaks to me, man, in such a way that
Hello,
it helps me
Alan.
cope with some things. So yeah, that's awesome, man. A
Okay,
ver.
I can
Ah,
hear you,
ahora sí,
Alan.
ahora sí.
Hello?
You there? Yes.
Okay, one second.
Ahora sí tenemos audio.
Now we have audio. Now we're looking for video. They just have to choose it. There it is. No. But hey, we got some audio. If we
Yeah,
can't do anything else, we'll do an
we
audio.
do
That's
audio.
fine.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Depending on weather, what does it say here? Depending on the weather, that does affect the satellites. Interruptions to the internet. Well, we ain't got a storm down here, George. I know you're up in
No.
Cali and
Estamos,
they ain't got too much
¿qué
of
dijo?
this
No,
weather, but
si estamos en Texas, bro.
we're not in Alaska, bro. I hear him.
Ya si estuviéramos en
I
Minnesota,
hear him.
güey.
Well, I want to tell everybody once again while we wait. I mean, it looks like they're working through the issues. You
Yeah.
know, Q. I'm very excited to go back to Carnes County. I really am. I hope that I see some of the local musicians. I hope they make it out. Por $5 toda la noche, no, hombre, ¿dónde te lo hayas, Q?
Ah,
Nomás
pues
en los
no,
bailes
no
de
te lo vayas.
Potente.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we bring
So,
down the house, man. I got
those are those.
decorations. Just
Not
watch. You don't even want to know, bro.
there's a, we don't only support the 80s 90s theme, but we also support the 80s 90s prices. $5 en la puerta, no.
That's right. Ain't that the truth, man? No, like I said, I'm going to be excited to share our show with everyone out there. I hope everyone enjoys it. I know it's a little bit different than uh, what Junior Farias and the bands that they bring, but we are born and bred Karnes County, so hopefully that they enjoy us and they welcome us back. Regardless, we're going to bring the house down. What is it?
Oh, claro.
Sandra says, man, don't rock too hard. That place is pretty old, man. You know. You might really blow the roof off that place. I was been there a long time, so I can't say much about it. But it's gonna be good to be back in Karnes County. Saludos for anybody from Karnes City, Karnes County who's watching this. Like I said, I hope if you have a chance to go out to see our show tomorrow, we'll be at the stage about 10. Like I said, $5. You won't
Yeah,
miss it. I
you
mean,
know,
Q. On another note, man, it's the beer 30. The last time we were there, we have the story, unforgettable story of, the guy not paying, then coming to pay after the show. That's a first. And then we get a fan this time in November, come all the way
yeah,
from Dallas,
what's
Fort Worth, in
I
this
don't know.
area.
I don't know what it is about that place, man. It's always an interesting story every time we leave that
It
place, man.
always is, man.
So
That's something.
yeah, I was gonna talk about. I was gonna reference what you were talking about. Junior Farias is the bands that he tends to bring to the hanky panky. I'm sure are hardcore conjunto. I'm sure, we probably don't fit that bill, but we invite everybody to come out anyway, man, and have a good time.
Yes, of
Just see
course.
some familiar faces and listen to some good music. Aunque no sea tu cup of tea, como dice, ¿verdad? So it's all
If you
good,
don't
man.
bring it down, if you don't bring it down, your shoes
Sí,
sure will
bueno.
light it up. Ay, ay,
Pues
ay.
por eso usamos los zapatos, por si acaso no
Well,
pagaron el bill de la luz, bro. Pues ya sabes.
exactly. If something were to happen, a storm hits, we know that we
Nunca
can
sabes, güey.
light the
Nunca
way
sabes.
like a runway, vato, all the way to the door. Ay, ay, ay. We're still waiting for Luis to come on. We're having some technical difficulties. I don't know what's. We had another Adan on, but then we couldn't see his. But we're hoping to bring him on here pretty soon. He say, "Hey, se me atoró esta cosa right here. I don't know on my screen. It's not going down.
Man, you gotta love technology. When it works for you, it works for you.
Oh
When it
yeah, when it
doesn't,
doesn't, it doesn't. Q, I agree. Well, you
unless
know
you
what?
switch.
For all those fans, let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, we got Luis here. Let's see if he can
A
come
ver, a
on.
ver.
Are you there, Luis? ¿Me oyes, Luis?
No, no hay audio.
No,
No hay audio.
no camera, no microphone doesn't show here either. You know what? Q, hold on. I'm gonna refresh this page to see if there's a problem. 'Cause I'm not having a problem here. Okay.
Órale. Y por lo pronto me dejó con ustedes este señor. I am not the. There he is, mira, aquí está.
You there, Luis? No, I did, and it still doesn't show it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a setting on their end, on his end,
Mm-hmm.
that just needs to either select something
I only have one light
or
working on my
yeah.
shoes. I only have one light.
The other one was purple, and I was like, well, what's up with this guy's shoes,
Ay,
man? It's
ay,
supposed to be
ay,
white.
güey. No shit. Hey,
Johnny.
Johnny, Just don't buy Kylie. Instead of buying her 5 or 6 gifts, buy her one gift menos, and buy
Y
yourself
te
some shoes.
compras unos zapatos.
There you go.
And you're
And
gonna
tell
need
Kylie you'll share them with her if you want. If it's fit her a little big, it's all right, no problem. Don't
and
worry
you're
about
gonna need something to hold that foot pedal in place so it doesn't travel, man.
it. Replying to Erica, probably not. I want to, but my son wanted to attend, but I can't because it's a club. There you go. Ain't
Ah,
that the shit? I hear that. I remember those days.
I
Well,
do.
Q, while we continue to wait, let's watch one of these videos, man. Chente, I mean, we had Vicky on, right? Okay.
Hmm.
And she, I mean, she backed him in the corner to get that video done. And now we got Chente with Los Hermanos Peña. So let's check it
Really?
out. Oh,
Let's check
let's
it
try
out.
this one more time before we go. Let's see if we bring him on. Are you there, Luis? Can you hear me? Nope. No camera, no microphone. Doesn't show either one. Try to use somebody else's phone and use the link for somebody else's phone. Because I'm not seeing over here any camera or microphone. See, on yours, I see the iPhone microphone, and I can switch to
Yeah,
any one of your cameras.
yeah.
But on his, it ain't showing any of that. Nope, it ain't registering any one of them. Well, Q, let's go ahead and check this video out, see what you
Vamos a
think about it,
ver.
okay? And then we'll see if we can bring them on.
Me puse en el Tenampa, una de vuelta y media.
La maldita botella muy pronto se acabó. Era mi noche buena porque logré olvidarte. Ya casi ni me acuerdo qué fue lo que pasó.
Logré cortar mi llanto, logré calmar mi pena, porque era mi condena sufrir por mi dolor.
Y yo que había jurado ya nunca enamorarme, te di toda mi vida, también mi corazón.
Mariachis ya no toquen, que me recuerden de ella, la que en un tiempo fuera mi única ilusión.
Mariachi ya no toquen, ya no hablan mal herida, que dentro de mi pecho deja un mal amor.
Y que soy el taconazo, puro Hermanos Peña.
Logré ocultar mi llanto, logré calmar mi pena, porque era mi condena sufrir por mi dolor.
Y yo que había jurado ya nunca enamorarme, te di toda mi vida, también mi corazón.
Mariachi ya no toquen, que me recuerdan de ella, la que en un tiempo fuera mi única ilusión.
Mariachis ya no toquen, ya no habrán más herida, que dentro de mi pecho deja un mal amor.
Vamos ahí, Chente, no te agüites.
right, I think we got Gilbert here. Gilbert, can you hear us?
Hello.
Ahí estás, Gilbert. ¿Me oyes?
¿Se oye?
Ahora sí se
Eso.
oye.
¡Órale!
All right, let
Finally.
me see if we can get. I got somebody here. I got. Let me see. What do we got? Let's see. I'm trying. Luis is having a problem because I can't. I'm not registering any sound. It's not showing uh no camera or no audio. Gilbert, how you doing, my friend?
Good, good. Gracias primeramente, gracias a Dios que nos diste esta oportunidad de come on your show and uh, push our music, I guess.
Eso.
Well, we just listened to. Well, I mean, we're trying to get Luis on and everything, so we're just kind of trying to get the show moving along. I mean, we just listened to vamos a ver, mariachis, ya no tocan,
Mariachi ya no
with
toquen.
Chente. Tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that song. I mean, we had Vicky La Consentida on, and she had a collaboration with Chente, and now you guys had a collaboration with Chente. So tell us about that. How did that all come together?
Well, we were doing a wacky Bumper Gomez's show one time, and entró el Chente Barrera. He's a real big fan of Los Hermanos Peña. And el señor Plácido Salazar from KLMO nos dio la canción esa. Dijo, grábame la canción esta al estilo de ustedes. And we were thinking about it, collaborate. Pues el Chente, he was, well, let's call Chente. And man, he did us a big favor, man. He jumped on quick. So, gracias, he
Well,
did us a big old favor.
I mean, that's good. I mean, parece que se presta Chente con los otros músicos, man. I'm like, Q, maybe we need to get on the horn with Chente, man. I really want to know what Chente sings and plays. Come on, man.
Chance doing those collabs with everybody,
Man,
man.
back
Yeah.
with you. Come on, man. All right, my
And
friend.
Chente,
I'm gonna ask you because we remember when we were young, we heard Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, right? And we heard, I mean, you heard the music down here. You guys are from up in West Texas, so when
yes,
we
sir.
got some musicians from Oklahoma playing in our band, I mean, they were huge fan of Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, all right? So, I mean, over here still, yeah, una canción que otra. El estilo era muy diferente a todos los otros estilos con el trío, segundeando con el bajo y el acordeón. A very unique style that you guys had. And then here, some time back, I started seeing Los Hermanos Peña, Los Arcos Hermanos Peña. What is that? How does that all come? Were y'all together at one time? Y'all weren't together? Tell us. I don't know the story. We want to hear it directly from you.
Well, the band started back in 72 por los Hermanos Mayores. Back in 72, I was only 3 years old. You know, young, we were,
Okay.
I mean, and comenzaron los dos hermanos mayor. Y luego, pues, batallando with the band members getting in and out. Y
Oh
ya,
yeah.
pues, el que le seguía, Juan Ramón Peña, he came on the drums. Y luego, they were having trouble, not really having trouble with bass players, pero era primo hermano de nosotros, Juan Reyes González. He was bass player, composer, producer del grupo también. Cuando mis hermanos fueron para México, he didn't want to go. So
Okay.
they told me, hey, cuando vengamos para atrás, you're in. Y pues, órale. I mean, and I loved it, man. I used to hang around with him since I was 11, 12 as a roadie, you know.
Yes.
Comenzando, I mean, I loved it. Y once they got back, pues entré yo en el bass y es cuando se formó los Hermanos Peña. Porque
Okay.
back then it was still los Arcos del Norte.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
I
Okay.
didn't. Hey, that
I didn't know
precedes
that.
me, Q, because I don't
Yeah,
remember
I think I didn't know that.
that.
Yeah.
So once I came in, I was a final band member que éramos todos hermanos.
Awesome.
So se formó los Hermanos Peña, and we kind of left the Norte out because we were brothers, and ya no era, nobody was, el primo era González, y other drummer era Rodriguez, and then when my brother Raymond jumped on the drums, and then I, so we kind of changed it to Los Hermanos Peña. We agreed, and that's how we became Los Arcos Hermanos Peña. But everything you guys heard up to 2023, 24, it was Los Arcos Hermanos Peña.
Okay.
You know, I joined back in 80, I'm gonna say 85, 83, ahí por ahí. That's when I
And,
joined in. Es cuando,
and you guys now are Los Hermanos Peña. So what
Yes, sir.
happened to Los Arcos? Did
Los
that?
Los Arcos Hermanos Peña. El hermano Jerry, he kind of, I don't know, I really don't know what he was thinking, and he
It's okay.
he
Hey,
he
we
took the
like to,
name.
dude. I know this is a difficult spot. You're trying to be political. Here in Puro Potente, we don't worry about political. We just say what it's gonna say. If you want to know something about me, you just say it, and I'm gonna tell it to you. And if you want some spoilers, I really don't care because if they don't like what they're hearing, they can tune out. Okay, and if they want
Right,
to
right.
tune right in. So go ahead, softly say what you want to say.
And well, I mean, he just kind of like, uh, como te diré, he got a, I guess, a wild hair because you know what?
Hmm.
And y luego los chavalos there were playing music,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and he kind of wanted to toss me and my brother out, me and the drummer, because one of his boys played bass and the other played drums. Y luego, pues el lead singer se llama Luis, es el mayor. Y le dijo, no, carnal, no está bien ese jale. You know, so we've been together for a long time. What are you thinking?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
que esto, you know. I mean, he didn't want to let us produce or nothing like that. It was just him, yo, me, yo.
Uh,
It's like, bro, it's always been. Everybody had their part, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's just
That
like
was my
everybody.
next question. I was going to ask you that you said if he's trying to produce everything himself. When y'all used to produce music back in the day, did y'all do it collectively or was it one guy doing the music?
No, no, it was. I mean, everybody came up with their own ideas.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
And,
y'all
okay.
and,
then y'all
and
mixed them when y'all got together.
yeah, él nomás decía, he would give us the beat, the sound, the melody, and pues murió el carnal, the drummer, the original de los hermanos Peña, the
Yeah.
drummer Juan Ramón Peña. We lost him back in '92 to cancer. Mi carnalito, he was only
Sorry to hear
26.
that, brother.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to hear
And
that.
he would just show him and I the melody. Hey, boom, okay, me and him would do whatever we wanted. You know,
Yes.
there was no telling us, hey, pues dale aquí, dale acá. No, no, it was just dale.
It's-
And that's how our style came to be between
I
all of us.
was
Everybody put their stuff in. Y vámonos.
I was just gonna say, man, sometimes that's the best thing to do is not overproduce, man. Let everybody
Mhm.
que ponga y da un sonido original, algo very, very unique sound, man. And man, for me, Los Arcos Hermanos Peña have always been uh, the vibrato in the voice has always
Yep.
been like the signature, you know what I mean? That
And the
vibrato and then
bajo and the
the
accordion, como
man,
saca la
it's just a very
música.
unique sound, man. And no sea
Yeah.
igualado, man. If I hear that
Mm-mm.
Los Arcos Hermanos Peña, bro, I know exactly who it is, man. There's
Exactly.
no doubt about it.
No
Y
doubt.
there's
Thank you, sir.
very unique things, man. Y pues como te digo, pues, sometimes when you overproduce, man, quitas eso, ¿verdad? It just doesn't have the same sound, man. So I understand what you're saying there, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
tell you
Yes,
that,
sir.
Q. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gilbert. Go ahead.
No, no, this that just like you were saying, man. It's just you you let it go. I mean, if you put too much and I might get some slack for this, but if you put too much, like you said, overproduce y todo, le quitas todo el ánimo a la canción, the feeling, you take all that away. You know, you try to, you know, boom, 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 and then sometimes it's just dale. And that's what we're
Well,
doing right now,
for
from what
me,
you heard.
what you guys do, what I'm going to run with what you said, Q. What they have such even today with what you guys do, how y'all continue to do it, and Los Arcos with Jerry over there, y'all still have very similar sounds, but they're unique. I know they've changed a bit, but not a lot because y'all still make music very similar. And believe it or not, one of the hardest things to do, you know this, Q, as a band, is to have a sound that's unique to everybody else.
Yeah.
And you guys have done it since then,
Yeah.
still today. You know, it may not be what you hear today or whatever, but it's like Q said. If you hear that, you know exactly who it is. You ain't waiting. Pues deja que entre la voz, a ver quién es. No, hombre, sabes inmediatamente la música con los
Hey, you hit it
tecladitos,
right on
el
the.
bass y la batería, ¿sabes? So es un estilo que ustedes tienen. When y'all make music together, y'all making it sound like this. We used to be like that back in the day, Q. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Potente.
Yeah.
It's how we all put our parts together y pues se oye, ¿me entiendes? And that's a good thing. Like I said, I mean, I've listened to some of your music. I've also listened to Los Arcos. I know Jerry, not Jerry, but Hilda had reached out to me to put them on the show. I mean, the show is open for anybody.
Right.
Vicky
Yes, sir.
asked me. if I'd put on some of her artists. And this year I only had one slot, and I told her who she wanted for. She wanted for Los Hermanos Peña. I said, let's do it,
Yeah.
and we ran it back. So. Like I said, I know we're
Awesome,
having
man.
problems with Luis and his phone. It's his phone. It's his phone. I said, use another phone, man. Go out on another phone. Because I said, but see, here it is. Gilbert's with us. So, well, let's do this. How did you feel? I'm gonna take you a little bit farther in depth. How did you feel when when all that went down? He wanted to bring his sons in, and well, I mean, it kind of just pushed you guys aside. Did you collectively decide you guys gonna say, you know what, we're gonna continue on our own, or did Jerry say, you know what, I'm gonna continue with my sons? How did that all go about?
Uh, like I said, when all this started happening, man, we didn't know he was already planning it. You know, after he registered the name behind our backs and everything, so we didn't know.
Oh,
Ya cuando dijo el carnal, I'm done, I'm sick. And we had an unwritten rule, el que se salía perdía todo.
Yeah.
And pero nosotros, me personally, myself, I was, my trust was always in my older brothers. You know what I mean? Ellos eran los hermanos mayores, and because my nephew said, "Tío, why did it take you so long to realize this?" And we could be, we're brothers, and I didn't think this was possible. You know, between us, we
Of
were so
course.
close. You know, we've been through some tragedies, and you know,
yeah.
in los caminos. You know how it is on the road, man. You know, and in nosotros cuatro, and you know, and I was hurt. I was betrayed, pero
Yeah.
como dice uno, the love of music has
Yep.
kept me going. Y luego con el carnal Luis, es la primera voz, es la voz fuerte de mi carnal.
Yep.
Cuando he decided to stay with me and the drummer and my nephew, it was, well, we'll get an accordion player.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like we said, I know it sounds kind of, uh, I can't say stupid, but anybody can be replaced.
No,
It
no,
won't sound the same, but
Yeah.
no.
No,
we
you're
can get it
right.
pretty close.
Hmm.
And the only difference is that ideas that he had, that's the only thing we can't replace.
Yeah.
But we have our ideas. We have our production.
Of
Me and the
course.
drummer, you know, and the singer now, my nephew Oscar, and we're still coming up because that's everything you've heard was always us, you know, all together. So minus one, we still sound pretty close to what we used to,
Yep.
you know.
I
And it
agree.
wasn't because you know we wanted it. I mean, I've heard him say that we wanted to change his way of playing. I said, nah, bro, let's find that hit to where you know Michael Salgado, Cruz de Madera,
Yeah.
one of his biggest hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
And from there he took off.
Yeah.
And the stuff we were doing, to me, was a little bit like you said, it was different, and people were like, they were kind of like who are these guys? You know, we're not used to this, so they wouldn't tune in. You know what I
Yes, of
mean?
course.
Now it's different because it's worldwide. You know, I mean, people can be watching us from right
Yes,
now
Yeah.
from anywhere.
of course.
And back in
Yeah.
the day, you know, back in the day, mandabas un envelope con un CD and a bio and
I
you know
remember those days.
some paper in there
It's funny that you
y
say that because I'm going to tell you something. Because it's how you say that back in the day down here, like I mentioned earlier, we had heard Los Arcos Hermanos Peña when we were cuando empezamos in the early 90s. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. How could I say it? No era una banda que down here south que la
yes, sir.
gente decía, oh, ese es un grupo chingón. You know what I mean? It just, we had heard it. I
You-
por ahí, you've heard a song. And it's funny, that's how we were blown away when we got Steven Sanchez from Oklahoma, and the guys that we had met from Oklahoma. They were huge fans of you guys. I mean, they go watch y'all in the late 80s, early 90s. They go watch y'all. Oh, lo remediaban. Los tríos, como tocaban, todo. We look at us, wow, I never saw because y'all were something big over there. Whereas down south, because that's what I'm saying, you're about 8 hours, about 7 or 8 hours from here, right? And
yeah.
you couldn't get
Were you
shows that, huh? No,
are you in the
near
Valle?
Benavides, Benavides, Alice.
Yeah, we're like 8 9 hours from there.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so imagine back in 1990, 91, 92, in those years, 94, 95, it was too far for you guys, if y'all weren't coming down, making the effort to come down and bring your music down here. And that's why I was surprised when we went up there how big you guys were. Everybody knew. Todos los que
Yeah.
conocían la música sabían los arcos. Y'all were like superstars. I ain't lying this. Because these guys, los remediados. There ain't nobody down here south remediando los arcos Peña. I do singing trios and do that style. Not here. But over there. You had youth like our age doing y'all stuff. And it just goes to show you today you are absolutely correct. You can have, if somebody's tuned into your style, they could be anywhere in the world and they connect with you. You couldn't close an 8 hour gap 30, 25 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's
Yes,
no
Yeah.
that's
there's
great.
no longer regional boundaries. You know what I mean?
Nope.
You're because
There
of
you go.
social media and stuff. Is you're open to the world, man. And I was piggyback on Anthony said. You know, back then we heard the only people that knew down here in Carnes Kennedy, the only people that knew Los Arcos Hermanos Peña were musicians.
That's it.
Porque les gustaba like, hey man, those guys tocan a toda madre,
I'm
¿verdad?
sure
But
Junior
as far as
Farias
like
played them, right? Junior Farias played them on the radio?
yeah, yeah, he
Yes,
did.
there he
Yeah,
would
he
play
did
them.
back
That's right.
on
That's where I heard them.
KAML, Radio Cameo, 990
That's
AM,
right.
man. He would spin them all the time. But los que le gustaba eran los músicos, pero man, tenían un sonido bruto, man, como sonondean el lado y las
Hmm.
voces y los tríos. So everybody was like, the average listener was like, I mean, they're all right. Pero los músicos, no, hombre, tocan a toda madre, man. That's
And like I said, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Pero
Nope.
el músico, they're busy doing their own thing. Like we
Of
would go play in the
course.
salón y
yes,
pues a
yes.
veces venían amigos a músicos just to come and check us out. There was one time we played in Florida y we uh we were playing y llegaron unos vatos en chinga. Oh, sorry. I mean,
It's
we
all
got
right,
there and
brother.
Échale ganas,
you
Hey,
know,
we like that. Keep going. It's
sorry,
all right.
sorry about that, man. And they wanted to catch our show, and they couldn't make it because they were playing somewhere else. So they can't. They were talking to otros carnales. Hey, man, how you do that? And cartón clavel y this and that. Y pues
Yes.
ahí está el carnal, los carnales en el bajo en acordeón showing them, man, because they wanted to see it.
Yeah,
And it's like, that's cool.
it is cool, man.
That they wanted to, they rushed from their gig to go see us in Florida, and it's like, órale, cool. And that just makes us feel good. Pero como te digo, el músico no, they're no, they're doing their own shows, man. They can't
Yeah,
go pay to see us, and that's
yeah,
what I wanted to get across my brothers. My two older brothers. Hey, we gotta change a little bit para pegar una canción. After that, bro, we can do whatever you guys want.
But there's
Like I said,
pros, and that's a good. That's I'm not gonna disagree with you on that because there are pros and cons to that. Now, I just read you're mentioning the con to what you were and what y'all did, and I mentioned the pro. The pro is, dude, there ain't no band that sounds like you guys. You know what I mean? Yes, it doesn't. It's very much like Retoño. They've never been a
oh,
mainstream band, but goddamn,
there
those
you go.
dudes can play and sing. You know
Wow,
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and nunca, siempre que la raza no los apoya, how can I say,
on a,
for the amount of talent that they have. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
Exactly.
But, pero no hay ningún músico que tú vas a oír que van a decir, oh, estos vatos no valen. Every músico's got nothing but
yeah,
praise for them. And
yeah,
you
Exactly.
hear them very much like you guys. When you hear that band, you know it's Retoño from the jump.
yeah.
I don't know what that's worth. Like you said, I don't know what it's worth. For me, it's worth a lot because, they said, la singularidad en eso, lo propio. For me, whether you make it big or you don't, there's something to say about that. What do you think
Man,
about that, Q?
that's something that you have to be proud of, man. I mean, that's every I think deep down inside of the musicians, the people that aren't chasing the fame, that are doing it
Yes.
for the love of the music, man. Eso es lo que quiere uno, ¿verdad? Es dejar una huella, una marca, para que la gente diga later on, like, hey, man, esos vatos hicieron su estilo, su escuela, ¿verdad? You always knew who it was. And for a musician to hear that, it feels good inside.
Of course.
Yes, we love hearing, we love seeing the bailes que estén llenos, reventándose, y que the hits on the radio and all that. That's all great as well, man.
Yes.
I mean, who's not gonna enjoy that kind of attention and support? Pero para mí, en lo personal, a mí me gusta que diga un músico, ¿sabes qué? Man, those guys, you had a very unique style, man. I always knew and I really enjoyed listening to y'all. Eso también, I value that. I value those comments and that commentary from other musicians and from the general public and fans alike, man. Pero para mí, en lo personal, ¿verdad? Cada quien
Sure.
tiene lo que va valoreando, ¿verdad? Pero para mí eso es lo que I really treasure that, man.
Yes, sir. I mean, like I said, como dices, pros and cons, you know. Pero and like I said, I think everybody in this industry is looking for that next step up to make
Gilbert,
it
but
big,
I'm going to tell you something,
to
Gilbert.
share.
I'm going to tell you that. Mira, it, not everybody, even if you have great music, great songs, and you think you have it. I mean, you listen. I know you've been in studio. Imagine how many times over the years you've been in studio. Estás grabando una canción. Chinga, esta canción va a pegar. Está bruta la pinche canción. La raza lo va a apoyar. Nada, güey. Nada. It doesn't matter. Porque
Crickets.
verás, oh, tienes un pinche grupo, está tremendísimo. All this fucking group is commercial, is badass. They're gonna make it. No, there's no guarantees. Mira, so just because you do something, well, I'm gonna make this group, I'm gonna take this piece out, I want to change their sound. Just because you change the sound doesn't mean that you're gonna hit. But what you can do is you can have your own sound. You see what I'm saying? You can work to have your own sound. You cannot make a hit. Eso tiene que estar destinado de Dios. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It doesn't
Yes,
matter
sir.
how much time you put in, what musicians you put in there. Oh, I got the best song in the world. Don't make a difference. You know what I mean? But you guys have a sound, and that you can control. You can make a unique sound. No digo que va a pegar, pero la raza va a decir, pues ese grupo chingado. I know who they are. And para mí, I put a lot of stock on that. So
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, that's awesome. Pero como digo, it's just to keep on going to, like I said, uh, my dad, El Jefe, he didn't care if there was 5 people or 1,000 people. He was proud of his sons, of his
hell
boys.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that
Yep.
that was awesome. Namaste, we've been at it so long,
Mhm.
and been through so many ups and downs, man. And it's just that's what we want to do. And I'm saying it because you want to make a living of,
Of
you know.
course. Todos.
If I made a living off this, I wouldn't work no more. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I would
all
be doing
of us would
something
love that, bro.
exactly. That's what I'm saying right there.
Hey, pero son muy
It would
pocos,
be work for us.
Gilbert, verás que son muy pocos los que pueden vivir, sostenerse una vida buena de esta carrera. Y cuando se
Yep,
acabe la carrera, muchos de los artistas que dices, chingado, ganaron bastante lana, quedan en la nada. You know what I mean?
yep,
If say you go to you work 20 years in a company, you got 401k, you retire, you have a hell of a lot more than most of these músicos. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them
yep,
who dude, they spend 25, 30-year careers and they're playing, they make millions of dollars y no tienen nada para enseñar al final de su carrera. You see what I'm saying? So, ¿qué te queda? I mean, once again, Gilbert, pros and cons. You know what I mean? And I know
it's
what you
like
want. You're like us. Go ahead, Gilbert.
the football players, millions and millions
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
dollars. You know
Yes.
what I mean? It's just like
Yes. Yes.
exactly, yeah. The
Yeah.
and like I said, that's what we would like to do, because antes que muriera el Canal Raymond, I mean that's what we were doing. We would play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, los íbamos
Sí.
al estados de Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, and we would last up there 6 months, 4 months without coming back home. But me and the drummer weren't married.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we would do all those states.
Hmm.
We had a home base, and there at my aunt's house, descanse mi tío y mi tía. That was our home base in Marion, Indiana. Y los íbamos a tocar in Ohio, Michigan, and we come back to there. You know, so it was just awesome to be around my brothers and stuff and all that. And like I said, it changed. He's doing his deal, and we're doing ours.
Eso.
So
Anthony, I gotta go, brother.
That's right.
I'm on a
Yo me
long
quedo
short
aquí con
break, but I
Gilbert.
gotta go, man. Oye, un
Fíjate.
gusto saludarte, Gilbert. Keep it up, man. The best of
you,
luck to you and los hermanos Peña, brother.
thank you, sir. Todo corazón, gracias.
Yes, sir.
Gilbert, let's go ahead and watch another video here, El Viborón, okay? And then we'll talk a little bit more about it on the other side, all right?
You got it, sir.
Here we go.
Pobrecita mi comadre,
Mala suerte le tocó
mi compadre no trabaja,
desde que se nos casó,
mi comadre lava y plancha,
para así los dos comer.
y le grita a mi compadre,
Vergüenza habrías de tener,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda busca un buen trabajo,
Siquiera hazlo por tu mami,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda llévame esta ropa,
Que te paguen y no tardes.
Amor, vamos allá Andrés Luis.
pobrecita mi comadre,
Mala suerte le tocó
mi compadre no trabaja,
desde que se nos casó,
mi comadre lava y plancha,
para así los dos comer.
y le grita a mi compadre,
Vergüenza habrías de tener,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda busca un buen trabajo,
Siquiera hazlo por tu mami,
levántate viburón,
desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda llévame esta ropa,
Que te paguen y no tardes.
Para que la goce al estilo único de los hermanos Peña.
levántate viburón,
Desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda busca un buen trabajo,
Siquiera hazlo por tu mami.
levántate viburón,
Desenroscate que es muy tarde.
anda llévame esta ropa,
Que te paguen y no tardes.
Puro sabor.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in Friday nights at 8 to the Puro Potente podcast on Tejano TV. You can view it by clicking the live podcast link in the Tejano TV app, on Roku TV, on your cell phones, or on the Mas Chingon website. Don't miss an episode. Friday nights at 8. We'll see you in the Potente Studio.
Awesome.
All right, Gilbert, hinga. ¿Verdad que te di morón? Ya será muy tarde. ¡Ay! Hey, and that's Peña right there. That's all I gotta say, man.
Thank you, sir.
Hardcore, like I said. I know. Uno siempre, like we've been discussing, uno siempre como you. That's the style that you play, and you know what the people, the normal fans may not like it, but let me tell you, man. Uh, lots of love, a lot of respect for what you've done, what you guys have done, and what you continue to do. Not very many groups today. You have a lot of lead singers and nobody with groups to play. You guys can play. I mean, Los Arcos, they play. I mean, because y'all have y'all's guys. You know what I mean? Today, all you have is a bunch of singers, ocupando músicos. That's why you can't have a group to sound like this. You know what I mean? You gotta
Thank you, sir.
have vatos que tocan, week in, week out, or practice together to have chemistry like that. I say it here in Puro Potente all the time, and it's very difficult, but you guys do it. Congratulations. That's a good song as well. What made y'all do that song? Where'd you get it? Let us know.
The drummer, Carnal Fidencio, he's one of our main producers, and he was always like that song. Es una canción vieja that we got off Los Hermanos Barron, put old school. That's what we like.
Okay.
And he goes, hey, bro, let's
Yeah.
get this one. Pero, uh, and like I said, it's just now, it's just we have a little bit more say so. You know what I mean? Everybody puts in their uh, their little
Of
flavor,
course.
man. Their own unique uh, what we like to do, what we love, and that's what comes out, man. Because it all comes out from the heart. I had camaradas, músicos that, man, Gilbert, I can play what you're playing, but it doesn't sound like what you're
Yep.
doing. You put
It's
you put a
chemistry.
lot of you put a lot of love into your bass playing, man, and what you're doing, man, and it makes a difference.
And
Un
verás,
camarada le
that's
está,
just you're referring to just one piece of your group. You know what I mean?
yes,
You're referring to one piece. That if it's difficult to remediar uno, imagínate tres o cuatro diferentes. That's why our group is very similar to yours. When you got me, my brother, and Johnny on the drums, that sound is very unique to just us. I mean, because we
yes,
each have our own little sounds. You put them together, it doesn't matter. I mean,
it's
it's an
magic.
impossible sound. So you guys, I mean, you can't you no lo puedes remediar because they can't get a bass player to play like you and feel like the way you do, and vice
Yes,
versa. Your guys, your bajo player, your singer, when you put it all together, no lo remedias, no lo igualas, ¿me entiendes? La
yep,
química.
yes, sir. That's what it is. I was going to tell you, man. We have it's been out maybe a year and a half already. A documentary. It's on
I saw that. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I was like, wow, man, how did that come about? What did y'all do to get that done?
my son. My son, he told me what it was. He got on me the other day because I'm not too savvy with all these words. He
You
went to
and I,
L.A. Mijo.
you and I
He went
both.
to L.A. and and he went over there. And when they had that writer strike, well, Mijo's he's a writer, and
Yes.
when they had that over there, he came back home. Y luego con cover todo ese jale, he landed at PBS in Amarillo, and he already had it in his head. You know what? I want to make a documentary on Dad, on what they've done. The family, how close it is, and all that. So he started poking around here and there, and he finally got everything going. He got everybody, talk to everybody, each one of us, and you know, and he made it. And it was just, it was a big experience for us, man, because we never had that, you know, and
I mean, well, that looks good. That's great. I saw it. I said, man, I gotta watch it because I was like, man, you don't see that too much in just no groups like conjuntos or stuff like that. Usually it's the big artistas internacionales that you see documentaries about. That was also I was amazed to see, man, a documentary about like a conjunto type. I mean, that's cool, bro. Congratulations on that.
we want, well, my son did the PBS nationwide. It's called the NETA Award, NETA, and
Okay.
the PBS and Amarillo didn't even know they had won until they sent them the trophy, and they were like, "Wow, we got a trophy for that."
That's
And
good, man.
I'm gonna do a little quick plug in. My son,
Go
he
for
made
it.
uh, it's called Gammy Joe, little for kids. It's a little show for kids. It's in a second episode, and shout out to my son. He's been doing that with PBS, writing for them, doing documentaries, and he's doing good, my son. So I want to a big shout out to him. And then he does our videos,
Congratulations.
and my nephew Raymond, he does the helps with the videos. He's a choreographer, I guess you call him.
Yeah.
And then everybody, all the family, my nephew Junior Flores from Victoria, and all of my sisters, they're a little bit upset with us right now, but because he made a video and somebody got left out, and oh my goodness, it's like,
No,
sisters.
don't. Hey, no, no, man, Mato, don't even start with that because I've had it happen here. I forgot to mention somebody or something. You didn't get it. I said, bro, está cabrón para acordarte de todo. Hasta que te
Yeah,
pongas en estos zapatos. No sabes. I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, because you have what you're gonna say, más o menos, and then you get
yeah,
kind of flustered a little
yes,
bit. You know what I mean? And the bigger the
yes, yes.
stage, the worse it is. And no te puedes acordar de todo y de todos, ¿entiendes? I mean, lamentablemente, for the one who's getting left out, I mean, chingado, I mean, duele, I understand, pero
Sorry, sorry. Well,
it wasn't intentional.
no, and right now, let me say a special shout out to my sisters, which is Amalia Rodriguez and her husband, Maria Martina Galvan and her husband, my sister Juana, and my brother Larry. Those are the ones that were kind of. But I told them there's more videos coming, guys. No, we didn't want to be in that one. It's like, oh my goodness. So
No, no.
sorry, sisters. You guys are on the top of the list next time.
Of
And
course.
no, pero como quiera, like I said, it's a family over here. It's a family business.
Awesome.
But the one I mentioned right now, my brother Larry, he wrote that song. Que, Mike Aguilar Jr. collaborated with us. Aquí estoy yo.
Well, we're about to see that one right now.
Yeah, he wrote that one, and then my nephew wrote the first one we did when we went on our own. No me acuerdo or no te acuerdas, and all our nephews are pitching in. Hey Tio, let's do this song, or hey Tio, do it. We got a bunch of influences. Like we I don't know if you've seen the latest one. The latest one we have se llama Hecha pa mí by
I haven't seen it,
Grupo
man.
Frontera.
Haven't seen it.
It's a modern newer song, and we kind of put our
It's
style to it. You know
it's
what I mean?
awesome. Yeah.
And like I said, we got a lot of. I hear within a couple of days. No, I'm gonna say maybe a week. Sale una Christmas song para este año, and we've
Awesome.
been very busy, man. We've been very blessed. Gracias
I
a
know
Dios
you
nos ha
guys,
mandado.
y'all guys stay busy. I mean, like I said, it must be because it's difficult here in our band in Potente. I do most of the legwork. You know what I mean? Even though I'm the lead singer and everything, but I do all this. Like I spent, I mean, the past few days, we tried to stream last week y no nos salió bien. Nomás las voces se oían. So aquí estoy durante la semana tratando de figurar qué puedo hacer and how to do it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try it again this week. And ahora sí, now I did my legwork. I went on YouTube at 3 or 4 in the morning. Nobody's awake. So I'm streaming at 3 or 4 in the morning. So nobody see. Luego voy y lo borro. Pero es nomás para poder oír, ¿me entiendes? I gotta go
Yes,
back
sir.
and I record it, go back listening to it, but so I don't want people to be watching me test. So estoy aquí at 2, 3 in the morning, watching levels y todo. Okay, ya sé cómo lo voy a hacer este fin de semana, por poner todas las cámaras. But you see, it's a lot. You guys have your family, and congratulations, because when you have family who's helping you like that, it makes it so much easier and then so much more fun because you get to share it with your
Yes,
family.
yes, sir.
A lot of people don't know what that's like. We used to do that. My mom, my dad, my sisters would be part of the group when we were young. And
Yes,
we kind of missed that because even when things, cuando no te van bien o el público no te apoya tanto, pues sabes que siempre tienes la
familia.
gente que te apoya. I mean, and that's what it takes, man, because you know this, you've been doing this plenty. Hay,
Yes, sir.
hay lugares donde vas a ir, que vas a mover la gente y luego otros lugares vas a ir y no mueves nadie, ¿me entiendes?
Yep.
And those
Yes,
nights, I
sir.
mean, as a músico, dude, that you feel that. I don't care. You try to shrug it off, and you do at face value, but you start to second, man, the people didn't like us. Are we really that good? You know what I mean? And that's when that support system is most important to have.
Yes, sir. And quick story. I mean, like what you're saying there. La gente no te puede. One time we played Kennedy somewhere. Y nos aventamos un porrino, and I mean, there was, ya había gente, todavía bastante gente, and nobody would dance, man. Y me decía el carnal, pues qué, pues dije, pues dale, bro, ¿qué le da? Dale otra canción.
What
We
are
played
you
like
gonna
20
do?
minutes stress, man. Tríos y, no, hombre, vato, todo, le levantamos y nada, embalados, y bueno, ya acabamos la canción, pam, and the people got up and started clapping.
Tinga!
Ora. And the owner says, man, I've had big bands come here, and I've never seen a standing ovation like y'all got. And it was like it was humble, man. It was awesome. Like wow. But we were on stage, man. We were sweating because no bailaba nadie. like you said, they were very también clavados con la música, I guess.
Yes.
And that
No,
was, and then
because I'm going to tell you, but before we get there, Julio Castro, saludos, de Monterrey, compadre Anthony. Saludos, Julio,
saludos.
muchísimas gracias por sintonizar. No, hombre, te voy a decir, we get that a lot, everywhere, especially today. And we play Texas Jam. And this is a predominant conjunto base. I mean, traditional, conjunto traditional. And we are very, very progressive with our energy, our crazy way we like to dress y todo el pedo. Pero we can play y no baila la gente mucho. I mean, dude, it's rare que la gente baila. Where we go, they
Yes,
don't.
sir.
Pero ahí están nomás viendo. And then after the song, saludos, muchísimas gracias a toda la raza. But, they don't dance. Y de luego meten un grupo local, I mean, that's what do you call it, que con puro hardcore conjunto, and boom, está el piso así. But when we get back up there, no se va la gente. Nos aplaudían y todo. Les gusta la música. It's just not their cup of tea to dance to. You know what I mean? But the fact that they're there, que te andan aplaudiendo, I mean, es que le está cayendo tu música, ¿me entiendes?
Yes,
It happens to us all the time.
yes, yes. And it was a nice feeling, man.
Yes.
For like I said, the owner said, man, I've never had anybody get a standing ovation like y'all did. It's like cool. And it's humbling, man. It's nice.
It
Pero
is.
también, it has, like I said, you say it has the cons and pros. You miss family, you stay away from family, sufres mucho en el camino.
Yep.
But you have to love it to do it.
I'm gonna because you were telling me earlier that y'all would leave home before you were married, and the drummer was married at that time, and that's something that uh, it's difficult. And if I could go back, I still wouldn't change it the way it happened
No,
for me,
yes, sir.
because I have what I have, my family, my son. I mean, this is my wife and my son, and I have them. And if I would have stayed in the music, that wouldn't have been possible. Even if I would have had my son, there was no way I would have been married. There's just no way. My wife was not gonna. She goes with me everywhere now because ya nos hicimos viejos. Ya nos
Yes,
hicimos viejos. So, you know what
yes,
I mean? But when you're young, nah, déjala ahí. There ain't no woman want to stay at home, watch their man go play place to place, and okay, andan con todas las viejas y este que el otro. Even though most of the times it's not the way it is.
no,
I've seen it. It is so few times that it's really like that. And my wife, when I started playing again, she would say, "Yeah, they're over there con las viejas." Y le digo, "Really?" Pues I said, "No, nunca te quito de que vayas conmigo. I like when you go." So she's there, and says, "Y'all are boring. Y'all finish, and y'all go straight outside, and y'all talk about what y'all just did. Then we get up, and then we come back, take the shit down, and we talk about what we just did. And then, "Ay, nos vemos, muchachos." That's it. And then she started seeing it. Every gig was exactly the same.
same thing.
I
Yes,
said,
sir.
y las viejas, y una vieja, "Oh, hey, gusto este que verte, thank you for coming down." Bah. I said, "You see what I'm saying? It ain't the way you think." I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. What I'm saying is it isn't happening as much as you think it does.
Yeah, I
This is
think it's
what
right.
happens. I mean, 90 to 95% of the time, this is what's going on. But you don't
Yes, sir.
think so. But como quiera, tu señora, I mean, or your wife or your girlfriend, dude, they don't want to think of their man out there. So that's
Yes,
why it's so hard to have a relationship and be on the road. You know what I mean? So,
it is,
like I
man.
said, I would if
And
I could go back, I wouldn't change it. I'd do it exactly the way I did it, but it's a big risk. It's a big sacrifice. You know what I mean?
como dices tú, a lot of músicos lose their relationships because of
Yes.
music, but
Hmm.
they love it.
Yep.
They love it and enjoy it. And gracias a Dios, our wives are very understanding. Hey, go do
Yes.
what you gotta do. And como dices tú, we never, hey, I want to go. Okay, vámonos.
Hmm.
Hey,
Nunca le
pues
quito el
you
que
can't
vaya.
go this time. No, 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 vamos. Hey,
Yes.
I don't want to go. Okay, it's up to you, but we gotta
Yes.
go do what we need to do
Exactly.
because we love doing it. So,
Yeah.
if I didn't love it, I would have stopped playing
Hey, I
when
tell her, I
you know
said,
what I mean.
it's hard. We play it because we love it. That's why we play the same goddamn set, same songs and all. She already knows what we're gonna say, how I'm gonna say it, todo el pedo. But as the audience member, to see it over and over and over, that is very difficult. Because I mean, yeah, no, este ya aburre este pinche vato, ¿me entiendes? Now up here, us, we don't because we love it. But you, as an audience member, having to sit there and watch the exact same show, I mean, night in, night, I mean, week in, week out. You know what I mean? I
Yes,
don't
sir.
blame you if you don't want to go. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's tough.
Yes,
But
yes, yes, sir.
let's go ahead and take a look at Aquí Estoy Yo, and then we'll wrap it up on the way out. Okay?
Órale, vamos
Here we
entonces.
go.
One, two, three.
Hoy sigo enamorado de ti, sabiendo que vives con otro. Hoy sigo pensando yo en ti, cada día, y es un sufrimiento.
Me paso la vida penando, tomando porque te perdí. Hoy sigo queriéndote a ti, solamente velando por ti.
Porque de tu amor yo jamás me olvidaré, y tus recuerdos en mi mente llevaré. Y si algún día te cansas de su amor, aquí estoy yo, aquí estoy yo.
Me paso la vida penando, tomando porque te perdí. Hoy sigo queriéndote a ti, solamente velando por ti.
Porque de tu amor yo jamás me olvidaré, y tus recuerdos en mi mente llevaré. Y si algún día te cansas de su amor, aquí estoy yo, aquí estoy yo.
Congratulations, man! Another great song. Who is that accordion player?
Ese se llama, that's the one we collaborate, se llama Mike Aguilar Jr. Es nieto de los Aguilares.
Okay, dude. He's doing a segunda when and the last part he's doing a segunda.
No, my nephew did.
Okay, because I wanted I didn't know which one. I thought it was the accordion that was doing the primera, and I said, well, and then I looked at again at the end. I said, man, la voz está padre, la voz, el estilito del acordeón. It went well with what y'all did. Congratulations on that, man. I liked it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, you guys got a big following because, like I said, I got a lot of comments, man. It's been great chopping it up, man. Thank you for saving us. I wish Luis would have been here, but we could never get his phone to work. Like, but maybe next time, maybe next year we'll bring you guys back, and several of you guys can come on. It would be wonderful. And like I said, I mean, because I know what's her name, Mickey says, what's the name? She says, yes, Samantha. Gilbert came in and helped us. I said, no shit, we needed help. I didn't know what we were gonna do, bro, if you didn't come on. But it's been a pleasure. I think that we have a lot in common. Somebody said, I read in one of the comments, you guys are very humble, humble guys. I said, I can see that. I really can. I said, just chopping it up here. I guarantee you, my brother would say if he was still stuck around here, he would say the same thing. So
No,
it would
sir.
be good. Maybe one day we can get together and perform together. That would be wonderful, man.
Órale, ya. I'm having trouble hearing you right now. I got off and I don't want to hook up back to my pickup.
It's breaking up.
But,
That's all right. ¿Quieres
pero como
mandar?
quiera, Anthony, thank you very much de parte de los hermanos Peña, de parte de mi hermano Luis, Fidencio, Oscar y John, de parte de los hermanos Peña. Les quiero wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And be waiting for new material coming out. Videos. We got a Hecha Pa' Mí. Ahí te la encargo. Listen to it. Watch the video. And
Tag me.
the
Tag
the
me in
lyric
it.
video just came out.
When it comes out, when something comes out, tag me in it, brother, so I can listen to it.
Orale, I'll get you. I'll send. I'll get you in and so you can watch the videos. Like I said, every song we're putting out right now is coming out with a video.
Love it. Well,
So
suerte to you, to your brothers, your entire family. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and maybe we can run it back sometime next year. Okay?
you got it, man. We'll get together and we'll do something.
Cuídate, my friend. Nos vemos. Ladies and gentlemen, there it was Hermanos Peña. Gilbert came. We didn't have Luis, pero like I said, I flight solo today. Johnny was doing his thing. Q actually graced us with his presence for a while, and I want to thank him. I'm very festive. You can see Gremlins 1984. Even the Mugwai is in a Santa hat. I got the Gingy to the left or right of me. I don't know what's in it. I'm gonna be using this background in any December shows. For all the people from Karnes County, Hanky Panky is where we're gonna be tomorrow. So, and if you can't, we're gonna try to run it back. I think I figured it out so that you can hear not just the vocals but the entire band. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to see if I actually fixed it or I didn't. I think I did. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Para los hermanos Peña and all their fans, they had a bunch of fans. Tiger Mays, Melanie, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it, guys. Till next week, nos vemos.